Sitting in the sanctuary for Yom Kippur, you may be thinking about your relationship to God. Maybe you're thinking about what the heck's God doing, or what's going on with our world. The story is told, I think it's Levi Yitzchak of Berditchev, it could be Shneur Zalman as well, of sending a student or two to see an innkeeper, the most pious man he knows. The innkeeper doesn't pray in the morning, doesn't say his blessings before he eats, doesn't say the mincha or the Ma'ariv prayers at night. The students are dumbfounded. Why is this the one our Rebbe sent us to? Finally, at night, they hear a lot of commotion and noise, almost an ongoing conversation in a room where the innkeeper stays at the very top. And so they make their way to the hall and they listen in through the door. And then they peek in. And here's what they see. The innkeeper has a book open. And in the book, he has written down and is enumerating all of the wrongs of humankind. Every sin that he and his wife and his 6 kids have done, the community, and everything he can think of that the world has done wrong. He closes the book, that ledger, and he opens another book. And in the other book, he starts reading the death of children, the devastation of earthquakes, the hurricane, the young man who died before his time. The list goes on and on. He closes the ledger after a few pages and says, Holy One, if you forgive me, I'll forgive you. This High Holy Days, it's not all on you. We call God to account. And we also think about how we can be better, more godly. Perhaps it's not about holding anyone to account, except trying to figure out how we can make the world a little better by bringing God a little closer into our lives and our acts. Wishing you from this place, which will be filled this Shabbat, hopefully with you, a fast that brings meaning and sacred purpose to every single day thereafter, and in this new year, sweetness, health, and God-willing wholeness for our world.